up, guys? We are back on site. This is episode 4 of our new series, Behind the Build. So for this one, this is our Beachway custom. So this is a custom that we have rolled through with the client from the very beginning, designed the home specifically for them. So in this phase, we are working through some of the trim and ceiling details. So let's go inside and check out some of those details. So moving inside, this is going to be an office space for these clients. So the designer is working through the color for this whole space. So they are opting to do one of these colors. I believe it's going to be this color. There's going to be some built-ins all the way across here, and then also a window seat here. In the whole room, walls, built-ins, and ceiling will all be this dark color. So a pretty dark and moody feel for this office space. And then on the other side of this front door, this is going to be the guest room for the downstairs space. So some of the trim details, they're wrapping up baseboards going around everywhere. They opted for a 1x8, very simplistic baseboard in here, and then did a board and batten ceiling detail over here. And then they've also done a lot of the tile. We're currently prepping for paintwork at the moment, so all of that is covered, so we can't see it at the moment, but we'll definitely have you guys back out to check out some of that. And then some more of the trim details coming to back over on this side. This is going to be the downstairs bathroom space for all of the space downstairs. So they are currently working through, it is again, another kind of wainscoting detail. It's basically, we do a smooth finish on the drywall and put 1x4s all the way across. So from the floor to this, it will be painted a white color, and then the upper portion will be painted a slightly darker color for this space. So moving into the family room and kitchen space, this is definitely the showstopper space of this home. Ray, who does all of our floor plans and design, a lot of the architectural process, came up with an amazing detail with this ceiling. The dormer kind of coming out, letting in light into the upstairs area, came out amazing. Love the space. Moving into the kitchen, we are going to do a custom island right here. We have 2 beverage fridges kind of going here. The design is kind of the countertops with some floating shelves. We have our wires floated for our sconces that will hang from the wall here. The cabinetry just got installed. So again, we love kitchens being symmetrical if we can, and if that's the intent of the design. So creating that center point and going outward, just confirming all of those spaces on each side mirror one another and perfectly symmetrical on this space. So the hood, the design is to come from the ceiling, kind of have a swoop detail, and that will have a plaster finish on it. And then also the designer opted to do a V-joint tongue and groove ceiling. So the material is right here. The tongue and groove is just the groove on this side and the tongue on this side. And it has a slant on each side. So when it comes together, it creates that V-joint for all of the seams kind of throughout. Again, just a little bit of an ornate detail, just to add a little bit of extra interest for the kitchen and dining room space. So from this family room space, the client opted to have a gas fireplace for the family room. Moving outside, they opted to do a gas fireplace for the outdoor area. So again, we love our symmetrical look. So finding that center point, creating that swoop coming down. The client also opted to choose some different finishes on the exterior of the home. So went with a smooth finish for here and also this hearth. Went with a 9 1/4 fiber cement siding for the 3 sides, the back, left, and right. And then the front of the home, they opted to do a veneer brick. Everything will be painted white, but the goal, adding a little bit of extra texture with the siding, the brick, the smooth, just to create a little bit of extra interest for the exterior of the home. We just moved upstairs. This will be a bonus room for these clients. And it's pretty amazing to see the framing from about a few months ago up until now. The intent of this dormer, upstairs to downstairs mixed space, having this railing be open from here, just having all the extra light kind of that's brought in. Pretty amazing space. We have all the bedrooms kind of running across here, and pretty amazing kind of feel as you kind of walk from upstairs to downstairs. Moving to the primary suite, the designer for this build was Keely Toro Design. So her and the clients opted to do this vaulted ceiling and add this tongue and groove material with the beams kind of coming down. Again, most builders, they're gonna do a flat ceiling with drywall and call it a day. For us, we're gonna continue to raise the bar, have these vaulted ceilings, add the tongue and groove materials, add the beams, just to create a little bit of extra architectural interest in all of our builds and each space that we design as well. That's a wrap on our Beachway custom. We're actually gonna head over to our Cortez build, have a finished product, getting ready to hand over keys, so let's go check out that build. Welcome, this is our Cortez Spec build. We've had you guys out a few times just to showcase some of the details on this build. We are handing over the keys on this one this Friday, so we are very excited to be at the finish line. You have no idea the amount of hands and people that go into a full custom build. From the architect, the engineer, the designer, our management, all the subs that we partner with. It is an enormous task to do a custom home. So we are very excited to be at the finish line. So let's go check this one out. So as I mentioned, we are at the finish line. We have the stagers, they've gone through, staged the whole home. We've done all the punch lists, we've cleaned the home, so it is perfect now. We feel like our homes kind of speak for themselves, so let's go check out this build. That is a wrap on episode 4. Super excited to have you guys out, kind of see these two houses. We are very excited for some upcoming episodes. We're thinking about diving a little deeper into our design process, and then also some of our floor plan and elevation process. So be on the lookout for some of those upcoming episodes. I am Ryan Casper with C&C Homes. See you next time.